Jackson Jr. Starting at small forward at 6'9", number 18, Kyle Kuzma. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player, and we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Shepard in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, we've got Steven Adams. Kyle Kuzma out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jackson, and it's Connaughton in at the 1. Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
Now here's Connaughton to the paint. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Brooks. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Jackson. Connaughton outside. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Connaughton. Jack's up at 3. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Thompson's shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Kuzma finds Adams. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Shepard. Here's Green. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Shoots over Connaughton. And another miss by Houston.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Thompson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Adams. Jackson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And he's going for the oop here. Connaughton finds Kuzma. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Connaughton outside. Over Green. Adams, the pass to Kuzma. Knocked away. Here's Shepherd, defended by Jackson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Green against Jackson. Left side, Green. Pass to Shepherd. And here's Brooks. Thompson in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
And yep, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Brooks from outside. He buries it from 3. Brooks has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Payne is subbed in for Connaughton. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Shepherd. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Green, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Smith outside. Outside Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
1 minute left in the first quarter here. There's a screen by Kuzma. Here's Payne. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Rockets have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Eason against Green. Picked by Smith. Eason inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now here's Smith. Nance with a screen on Şengün. Smith. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And the Rockets with possession here. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. We've got Jackson, also Cameron Payne out there, Smith out there with Green, and it's Livingston in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the shot goes in.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Payne, the pass to Livingston. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem. Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
The Bucks making a switch here. Burks has checked in. Up top, Whitmore. Here's Smith. Nails the baby hook. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Payne on the bounce. That one's good from Green, and the assist by Payne.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Sanford, defended by Payne. Tries it from 19. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Offensive board. Basket's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Pass to Şengün. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Adams checked in for Livingston. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Green. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Burks. And it's Connaughton in for Payne.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Here's Shepard, covered by Connaughton. Kuzma against Eason. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Thompson. From deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Thompson with it. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Giannis with the jam.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Whitmore. To the middle. Here's Şengün. The rebound by the Bucks.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Green, quick off the dribble, has a defender reaching a little bit out there.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Payne's checked in for Jackson. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Outside Payne. The kick out to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, left side. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Right side Payne. Clock at 4. Kuzma, the pass to Connaughton. Unloads. And it falls all over the rim and in. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Thompson outside. To the inside, Shepard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Pat Connaughton.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And the Bucks making a change here. Payne's checked in. Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. Back to Payne. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Rockets trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Rockets trail by 6. And here's Green from the arc. Green's feeling it at the arc.
There's a nice pace to Green's game, so the pull-up, it could be a weapon for him.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adams. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Adams. Now here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Now Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Brooks with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Smith in the high post. And the layup is good. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kuzma. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Kuzma's got his 2nd basket.
Oh, moving so well. Kuzma is 6'9" with ability on the bounce. He keeps defenders so honest.
Green against Jackson. Green with the ball. He's got 5. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Houston Rockets.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know the coaching staff loves to see this. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Here's a question for Shaq from Denzel MVP. He wants to know, big fella, do you think you would have made the NBA if you were 1 foot shorter?
Wait, hold on. I already know what Shaq's going to say. So I'll jump in and say it wrong. No. With that shooting form, no. Not with that.
Kenny, of course I would have. Not only that, I'd still dominate. I would have played big and taken you to the post, little man.
Well, you can't be 6'1" and posting them guards in the NBA. Come on, man. Be serious.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Rockets trail by 5. Taking a look at the Rockets. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amen Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard position.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Connaughton goes in. Yep, that one goes. Connaughton's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
No problems knocking that one down.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Shepherd. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. For the tie, another one falls for Houston.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Antetokounmpo inside, defended by Thompson. Kuzma for 3. He's off on that one. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets, trailing by 2. Got it. Give him 8 points now.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Connaughton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Thompson finds Brooks. Now here's Green, defended by Jackson. Şengün, a screen on Jackson. From 12 feet, and there's Şengün on the assist from Green.
Man, that's a nice looking mid-range shot from Şengün. I love how confident he is.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo with it. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And here's Connaughton for 3. The offensive rebound. Thompson with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Green for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside, Şengün with a steal. Pass to Shepherd. Green against Connaughton. Brooks from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Adams finds Jackson. Green against Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, the pass to Connaughton. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
A different look for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Payne is subbed in for Connaughton. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Brooks.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Thompson against Kuzma. To stop the run. And it's Thompson getting it to go. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
The ball's knocked loose. Outside, Green. Outside, Payne. 3-pointer. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Rockets trail by 8. Thompson outside for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Payne, the pass to Adams. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Thompson. with a 9-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plans. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Nance comes in for Kuzma. Livingston, he's checked in for Green. And it's Burks in for Jackson. Smith with a screen on Eason. Livingston, pass to Burks. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Smith. Outside Eason. Now Green. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Livingston.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Nance can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith passes to Green. On target from range. Green's got 13.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And here's Payne. He's got 5. Nance with a screen on Green. And here's Payne outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Milwaukee out in front, up 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Alec Burks is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Green, and it's Nance in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Smith, he's checked in for Nance. Here's Şengün. Eason against Green. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Good on the bucket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Whitmore, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Payne, pass to Burks. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Smith. Antetokounmpo comes in for Livingston. Kuzma's checked in for Green. And it's Connaughton in for Payne. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Şengün.
Milwaukee foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops it first. Jackson, he's checked in for Burks. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both shots good from the stripe. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Here's Toure, defended by Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls.
For the Rockets, Toure taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Back to Antetokounmpo. The 3 ball. Jackson can't get it to go. The Rockets trail. To tie it up. Deflected.
Yeah, Kuzma always on his toes on defense.
And it's Jackson on the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Eason. Smith with a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Connaughton. And another miss by Houston. Milwaukee leading by 4. Antetokounmpo. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Shepard, covered by Connaughton. Outside Eason. Takes a 3. They get it back to the right side. Here's Toure. No good from outside. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Pass to Adams. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Smith. And the shot's good.
It's just so impressive inside. What a finish by Smith.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Kuzma for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jackson can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 4. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Adams against Şengün. Brooks outside. Thompson, a screen on Connaughton. Here's Shepard. Another one falls for Houston. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Kuzma. Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Guarded closely. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Rockets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Green with the ball. And it's Green punching it home.
Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Connaughton passes to Adams. And stolen by Green. Back comes Houston in transition to take the lead. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Kuzma for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists tonight. Green against Jackson. Left side, Green. The shot no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Thompson against Kuzma. Adams. Jackson outside. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The 3. And it's Green missing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Brooks against Kuzma. Let's go with a 3. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Jackson outside. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. Connaughton outside. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Green up top, defended by Jackson. Outside, Green from deep three-point land. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous can this team be?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, they're basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Winning's a lot easier when the shots are going in, that's for sure. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I must admit I got a gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Crossing my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me when I